let me ask you something. What if you could live in a brand new community, gated, master planned, gorgeous, where you could hop on your golf cart, roll to Publix, grab dinner at a restaurant, swing by the coffee shop, and never once touch a car? What if that same community sat on nearly 5,000 acres in one of the most desirable zip codes in South Florida, with over 2,000 acres of nature preserve right outside your back door? And what if I told you that that community right now in 2026 is still in the middle of being built? That place is Avenir. And if you've been hearing more and more about it lately, you're not imagining things. I'm Amanda Sweetz, your Palm Beach Gardens realtor. And today I'm here on site to take you on the deepest dive into Avenir that you'll find anywhere on YouTube. We're talking neighborhoods, builders, price ranges, what's still being built, and honestly, who this community is actually right for and who it's not right for. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Avenir. The name means future in French, and honestly, that's pretty fitting. This is a 4,752 acre master plan community in northern Palm Beach Gardens, just off of North Lake Boulevard. To put that in perspective, that is roughly the size of 4 Walt Disney World parks, and about half of it, more than 2,400 acres, will never be developed. It's permanently protected as a nature preserve. Walking trails, wildlife, native Florida habitat, that's your backyard. The residential side is planned for close to 3,900 homes. Not all of those are built yet. Avenir is very much still growing, which I'll explain in a minute, because that is actually important to understand before you consider buying here. Location-wise, you're about 35 minutes to Juno Beach or Jupiter Beach. You're roughly 20 minutes to Palm Beach International Airport. You have easy access to I-95 and the Turnpike. You are close to the Gardens Mall, downtown Palm Beach Gardens, great restaurants, excellent medical centers. One thing I always want to be upfront about, Avenir is not an oceanfront community. If a beach address is on the non-negotiable for you, this isn't your match. But if you want space, nature, new construction, and a lifestyle that actually feels planned, not just thrown together, Avenir is in a category of its own right now. And here's where it gets interesting, because Avenir isn't one community, it's a collection of distinct neighborhoods inside a larger master plan. And each one has its own builder, its own feel, and its own price point. So let me walk you through the main ones. Apex at Avenir, GL Homes, starting in the upper 800s. Apex is the largest sub-community in Avenir and one of the most active right now. GL Homes just opened 2 brand new models, the Celestia and the Solaris. We're talking resort-style amenities, oversized pool with beach entry, lap pool, spa, pickleball, tennis, a pro shop, EV charging stations. This is the quintessential Florida lifestyle community. If you want move-in ready options, Apex has some of the best availability in the development. Solana Bay, Akel Homes, starting in the mid-900s. Solana Bay is built around Avenir's largest lake. If you're a water view person, this is where you want to be looking. Akel builds a more modern, sophisticated aesthetic, think clean lines, open concept living, and some really beautiful lakefront home sites. La Ambiance, Kolter Homes. Starting in the mid-700s, La Ambiance is a boutique community with a more intimate feel. Kolter is a well-respected Florida builder, and La Ambiance tends to attract buyers who want the Avenir lifestyle at a more slightly accessible entry point. Avondale, DiVosta, also starting around 700. DiVosta has a long track record in South Florida for building quality homes that hold their value. Avondale is a solid choice for families and remote workers looking for modern design in a gated setting. Regency at Avenir, Toll Brothers, 55 and up. If you're 55 or better and looking at Avenir, Regency by Toll Brothers is specifically designed for active adults. Starting in the 800s, these are coastal-inspired designs with 1- and 2-story options, plus all of the amenities of broader Avenir community. Toll Brothers is one of the most recognized names in luxury home building for a reason. Esprit, Kolter homes, 55 and up. Kolter also has an active adult community inside Avenir called Esprit, starting in the 800s. So if the 55 and lifestyle is what you're looking for, you actually have 2 options here. Coral Isles and Orchid Isles, Kenco communities. Kenco builds estate homes. We're talking 1.6 million and up. Large lots, high-end finishes, boutique-sized neighborhoods. These are for buyers who want more space, more privacy, and a more custom feel without going fully custom. And speaking of, Panther National, ultra luxury golf enclave. This is the crown jewel of the entire Avenir master plan, and honestly, one of the most extraordinary residential communities in all of South Florida. Panther National is a Jack Nicklaus and Justin Thomas signature golf course community, spanning 392 acres inside Avenir. There will be just over 200 homes when it's completed, prices starting around 3 to 4.5 million and go above 20 million. The clubhouse is 30,000 square feet, fine dining, wellness center, spa, fitness suite, racket club, yoga, pavilion, concierge services. This is a private club membership community. And here's why Panther National matters. Even if that price point isn't yours, having a community of that caliber inside the same master plan as your neighborhood is genuinely valuable. It raises the floor on everything around it. I want to pause here and say something I tell every single buyer who comes to me interested in Avenir. Go into any builder sales center and you are dealing with the builder's agent, not your agent. Their job is to represent the builder. Your representation is free. The builder pays my commission. But I need to be there with you on your very first visit in order for you to have representation. So if you're thinking about Avenir, please reach out to me before you go on tour. That one step protects you and costs you absolutely nothing. Okay, I've been saving the best part. One of the biggest questions I get about Avenir is, Amanda, it's beautiful, but what's there to do? Where do I go grocery shopping? Where do I go for dinner? And here's the answer. The Avenir Town Center is opening this summer, 2026. The Town Center has been approved for 400,000 square feet of retail space and over 2 million square feet of office space. It's designed as the future heart of Avenir. Shops, restaurants, entertainment, professional services, medical facilities, and the first wave is hitting right now. A 49,000 square foot flagship Publix is opening in May of 2026. That is a massive Publix right inside the community. On the restaurant side, here's what's confirmed. Kitchen Restaurant, a contemporary American spot focused on steak and seafood. Sepe Pizza Bar out of New York. Handcrafted pizzas, house-made pasta, a full wine and cocktail menu. H&H Bagels, Field of Greens, and if you really want something special, Taki Capo, an omakase concept. You'll also have a Walgreens, Venetian nail spa, and additional retail space services businesses have confirmed. And all of this you can reach by golf cart. The entire Avenir community is connected by dedicated golf cart paths. You don't have to get in your car to go grab groceries or to go to dinner. That is genuinely rare in South Florida, and it's a massive quality of life driver. There's also a Jupiter Medical Micro Hospital in the works, and Fire Station number 6 is already open and serving the community. Police and city services will have a presence as well. They are building infrastructure here, not just homes. Beyond the town center, Avenir's lifestyle is built around something that's hard to find in a new development: actual breathing room. That 2,400-acre conservation preserve I mentioned is woven right into the community. Extensive walking and biking trails, native Florida ecosystems, a working farm that provides fresh produce to local shops. This isn't a manufactured green strip between parking lots. It's real, natural land, permanently protected. The Avenir Clubhouse is already open. Resort-style pools, a lap pool, fitness center, tennis and pickleball courts, a spa. It's what you'd expect at a 4-star resort and available to residences. On the school side, this is a big one for families. Avenir has a charter elementary school right on the community, operated by Somerset Academy with capacity for 600 students. A lot of new construction communities in Palm Beach County can't offer that. And beyond schools, Palm Beach Gardens is consistently ranked among the safest and most livable cities in Florida. Excellent infrastructure, A-rated public schools throughout the district, and easy access to the cultural and dining options of the broader Palm Beaches area. Let's talk numbers, because this is where I want to be really straightforward with you. The median sales price across Avenir over the past 12 months has been right around $1.1 million, and that's the midpoint. You can find entry points in the upper 700s and 800s, particularly in Regency, Avondale, and La Ambiance. You can find modern lakefront homes in Solana Bay and in Apex in the 900s and well above. And if you're looking at the estate enclaves or Panther National, you're in the millions. Inventory has actually improved. As of early 2026, there are over 130 active listings across Avenir, more selections than buyers have had in a while. And that said, the best homes, premium lakefront lots, move-in ready with upgrades, still move quickly. One thing worth knowing, Avenir is new construction, and new construction in a master plan community has its own nuances. Builder contracts are different from resale contracts. There are specific contingencies, upgrade timelines, and closing processes that I walk every single buyer through before they sign anything. That's the part of having a realtor in your corner. So let me give you the honest take. Who is Avenir perfect for, and who might want to look elsewhere? Avenir is a great fit if you're relocating from a metro area, the Northeast, the Midwest, California, and you want the Florida lifestyle without giving up the sense of real planned, complete community. You want new construction, you want amenities, you want safety, you want space. That's Avenir. It's also a strong choice if you're 55 or better and want an active adult lifestyle with a lot of options. You have Regency and Esprit, and you still get all of the town center and nature preserve benefits. And if you're a luxury buyer who golfs or wants to golf, Panther National is one of the most compelling communities in the entire country right now. Who might Avenir not be for? If you need to be walkable to the beach, this isn't your match. If you prefer an older, established neighborhood with mature trees and a long community history, Avenir is still very much being built, and that's something to weigh. The town center is opening this summer, but full build-out is years away. The flip side of that, buying into a community that's still growing, means you're getting in before all of the appreciation that comes when everything opens. That's something investors and long-term buyers are paying close attention to. If you've made it to the end of this video, you're probably seriously thinking about a move to Palm Beach Gardens, or at least seriously curious about Avenir. Here's what I want you to do right now. Comment below with the word Avenir, just that one word, and I will personally send you my free Avenir neighborhood breakdown guide. It goes through every sub-community, current pricing, builder pros and cons, and the questions I recommend you ask on any sales center tour. If you'd rather have a private conversation about Avenir, about Palm Beach Gardens, about whether this market is the right fit for where you're headed in life, the link is in the description. Takes you straight to my calendar. A consultation is free, it's on your schedule, and there is zero pressure. I'm Amanda Sweetz. I'm a realtor here in Palm Beach Gardens with Keller Williams. I have a background in law and paralegal work, and I have seen the fine print that a lot of buyers miss in new construction deals. My job is to make sure your next chapter is your best. And I mean that, genuinely. Like this video if it's helped you. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. We've got a lot more Palm Beach County footage coming up. I'll see you in the next video.